Shall we? Are they getting consignment accounts? Before we go for consignment account, just understand 2 or 3 things, basics. What do you mean by consignment? Simple. Consignment does not mean selling the goods. It's actually sending the goods to an agent for selling. I'm not actually selling the goods. I'm sending the goods to an agent for the purpose of what? Selling. So there are 2 parties. Consignor, the person who owns the goods, also known as principal, or who is sending the goods. No need to copy this, just listen. This chapter you can understand just by listening. Who is a consignor? The person who is owning what? The goods. He is also known as what? The principal or owner of the goods who is sending the goods. Okay. Risk is with consignor. Risk is with whom? Risk is with consignor. Okay. Consignee is an agent who receives and sells goods for a commission. ஒரு agent கிட்ட goods அனுப்பி sell பண்ண போறோம். We are just going to send the goods to an agent who will sell for a commission. Consignee is eligible for a commission on sales. So, what do you mean by consignor? The person who owns the goods. What do you mean by consignee? The person who receives the goods and sells them for a commission. For a commission. Okay. Now, a consignment account is prepared. A consignment account is prepared by whom? Consignor. In the books of consignor, we will prepare which account? Consignment account. Owner of the book la consignment account prepare பண்ணுவோம். Same rule of debit the expenses and credit the incomes. Debit the expenses and what? Credit the incomes. Simple. To goods sent on consignment. We will debit the goods sent on consignment. To cash or bank. Simple. All consignor's expenses. Debit all expenses. All whose expenses? Consignor's expenses. We will debit it. Then to consignee account. Simple expenses. Commission. This is paid by whom? Consignor or consignor? Consignee or expenses and all we will debit. Debit all the expenses. Debit all the expenses. Okay, if consignor is making the expenses, consignment account debtor to bank. If consignee, agent the pay பண்றானா என்ன எக்ஸ்பென்ஸ் வரும்? Consignment account debtor to which account? Consignee account, like that we will record. Then, who is selling the goods? Agent. This is for the sales made by the consignee. This is for the sales made by the consignee. Then, there may be losses during the transport. நம்ம goods அனுப்பும்போது goods destroy ஆகலாம், or it may be lost in the godown. It may be lost in the godown. So that is called as abnormal losses. Abnormal losses. It will be transferred to profit and loss account. It will be transferred to P&L account later on. We will not keep this. We will transfer to which account? P&L account. Then by closing stock will be there. By closing stock will be there. So credit the sales, credit the abnormal losses and transfer to P&L account and transfer which one? Closing stock. The tally panena varum to profit. As a balancing, we will get which one? Profit. Simple concept of matching expenses with which one? Incomes. You get profit or loss. This is what we basically called as which one? Consignment. Consignment. Do you understand? Okay. Now, this account is prepared by whom? Consignor. And the profit belongs to whom? Consignor or consignee? Consignor. Risk is taken by consignor. Profit belongs to whom? Consignor only. If there is a loss also, that should be borne by what? Consignor. So, a consignment account is prepared by the consignor. Do you understand? Next. Wait பண்ணுங்க. Sometimes we will, okay, that concept is not there, I hope. Anyhow, let us not discuss that. Okay. Sending the goods at invoice price concept is not there. Let us not discuss that much. No. Who's selling the goods? Agent. Agent will sell for cash or credit? Both. Both. Agent will sell the goods for both cash as well as what? Credit. If there is a credit sales, what is unavoidable? Bad debts. Sales critical panna, bad debts will come. Who will bear the bad debt losses? Agent bear panna? No. Agent on the sale panni commission vaangittu poite irupanga. When I authorize him to go for credit sales, if there is a bad debt, for that bad debt, who is responsible? Consignor is responsible for all losses. Loss of stock, loss in, for example, bad debts, all those losses are ultimately borne by whom? Consignor only. Now, sometimes we will pay additional commission. We will pay which one? Additional commission to the other party to ensure that the other party is taking care of that bad debts also. Okay. Commission. Number one, it is called as normal commission. Normal commission is it is paid on total sales. It is paid on what? Sales by the consignee. The normal pay pandra commission. For the work done, you pay the commission. Second, it is called as overriding commission. What is overriding commission? I will say sell at 100. I will send the goods to sell at 100. But actual selling price 125 sale pannirupam. What is the price at which you have to sell? 100. But what is the price at which you sold? 125. Are you getting extra price? Yes. For this extra price, extra commission is given. Extra commission is given for additional selling price more than the stipulated price. Now, ஒரு priceல sale பண்ண சொல்றேன், அதுக்கு மேல நீங்க sale பண்ணீங்கன்னா you get which commission? Overriding commission. Clear? It's like special commission மாதிரி. So it will be calculated on the extra price. At what price I asked you to sell? 100. What is actual selling price? What is extra price? For that you will get extra commission. For that you will get which commission? Extra commission. That is called as which commission? Overriding commission. Then bill creditor commission. Simple. It is paid to make the consignee bear the bad debt losses. But creditor commission kurta, who should bear the bad debt losses? Agent will bear the bad debt losses. Consignee will bear the bad debt losses. If the creditor commission is not paid, who will bear the bad debt losses? Consignor will bear the bad debt losses. So, in the exam question, they give you only these first two commission. Bad debt is also given. Then what will you do? It will be recorded in which account? Consignment account. It's a loss to be borne by consignor. Now, extra commission and the creditor commission kurtrenna. Now, who will bear the bad debt losses? Agent. Consignee will bear the bad debt losses. Then consignor will not the bad debt losses. Now, I will give you two situations. Number one, only normal commission is paid. No. Bad debts. What will happen to bad debts? To be borne by consignor. That means it will be debited to consignment account. It will be debited to which account? Consignment account as an expense. Okay. If I don't pay creditor commission, if I pay only normal commission now, the bad debt loss is to be borne by consignor. The loss will be debited to which account? Consignment account. Number two, if creditor commission is paid, if creditor commission is paid, now who will bear the bad debts? Simple. To be borne by consignee. That is, agent will take care. Agent will take care. That means it will not be recorded. It will not be recorded in which account? Consignment account. Extra commission kurtha yaar bear pannipa? Agent will bear it. So I will not record them in which account? Consignment account. So do you understand the different types of commissions? Once again, I repeat. What is consignment? Sending the goods for the purpose of sale. Who's a consignor? The person who owns the goods, or the principal, the person who takes the risk. Who's a consignee? Agent who is selling the goods. Consignment account is prepared to debit the expenses, credit the sales, abnormal losses transferred to P&L account, and which one? Closing stock. Then commission. Normal commission is paid on total sales. Overriding commission is an extra commission for which one? Additional selling price achieved by the consignee. They'll cut the commission kurta. Who will bear the bad debt losses? Agent will bear the bad debt losses. So we had seen in two situations what will happen. Then there is something called as account sales. There is something called as which one? Account sales. So let us assume I am in Chennai, you are in Bangalore. I am the consignor, you are the consignee. Monthly, you will send a statement to me. Monthly, you will send the statement. Consignee will send a statement to consignor. Consignee will send a statement to the consignor. And the sales, sales. What is the sales made by the consignee? Less. How the expense pay pannirpa, like go down rent, printing and stationery, stock maintenance charges, namari. He will direct commission. Or a commission direct pannipanga. Less bad debts if any. Bad debts are direct pannipanga. Less any advance money already given. Any advance money already given. Then balance amount. Like this, he will prepare a statement. எவ்வளவு சேல் பண்ணிருக்காங்க, எக்ஸ்பென்ஸ் என்ன, கமிஷன் என்ன, பேட் டெட்ஸ் என்ன, ஆல்ரெடி எவ்வளவு அட்வான்ஸ் கொடுத்திருக்காங்க, பேலன்ஸ் எவ்வளவு தரணும். Okay, this is called as which sales? Account sales. Who will send this? Agent will send it to, you will send it to me. From Bangalore, you will send it to me. Okay, this is called as which one? Account sales. Okay, they will ask us, it's a very important question. Periodical statement prepared by consignee to the consignor. Account sales. Account sales will contain all these details. Will contain what? All these details. Next. How to value losses. How to value loss of stock. How to value loss of stock. Number one. Wait பண்ணுங்க. Loss in transit. Loss in transit. போகும்போதே goods தொலைஞ்சு போயிடு. போகும்போதே goods lost. Accident, fire. Okay, lorry தொங்கிருச்சு அந்த மாதிரி. Okay, so lost in transit. How to value the goods? Simple. Take the value of goods sent. Take the value of goods sent. Add consignor's expenses. Okay. Take the value of goods sent and add which one? Consignor's expenses. Don't add consignee's expenses. Why? Goods destroyed after reaching consignee or before reaching consignee? Loss in, what do you mean by transit? During transport. During transport. For example, I sent from Chennai to Bangalore. On the way it is damaged. On the way it is damaged. Now, how to value this? Take the value of goods sent plus what? Consignor's expenses only. Don't add which one? Consignee's expenses. Don't add consignee's expenses. Number two. Lost in godown of consignee. Unga godown la the goods are lost. In your godown the goods are lost na. You will take value of goods sent. Add which one? Consignor's expenses. Add consignee's expenses also. Consignee's non-selling expenses. What is this? Non-selling expenses means expenses till the goods reach the godown. Which means don't take selling expenses. Don't take selling expenses. Don't take selling expenses. Like godown rent, okay, stock maintenance, storage expenses, administration expenses, selling expenses. For valuation of goods lost in the godown, don't take which one? Selling expenses, godown rent, stock maintenance charges, administration selling expense எடுத்துக்கூடாது. Once again, போற வழியிலே goods தொடர்ந்து போச்சுன்னா என்ன பண்றது? If the goods are lost in transit, what to do? Value of goods and plus consignors expenses only. Don't take any expense of consignee. If the goods are lost in the godown of consignee, value of goods and consignors expenses and what? Consignees non-selling expenses, that is expenses till the goods have reached the godown, you have to take it. Don't take selling expenses like godown rent, stock maintenance, storage expenses, administration expense, and which one? Selling expenses. Then number 3, closing stock. How to value closing stock? How to value which one? Closing stock, same method. Same method. Closing stock also, what will you do? You will take which one? Value of goods and add which one? Consignors expenses and consignees non-selling expenses. Same principle you will follow. Same principle you will follow. Here also, you should not include which expenses? Selling expenses for valuation. Selling expense for valuation. Logically think பண்ணுங்க. போற வழியிலே தொலைஞ்சு போச்சுனா include only what? Consignors expenses. Consignee reach ஆயிட்டு தொலைஞ்சு போச்சுனா அவனோட expenses add பண்ணிக்கணும். Non-selling expense மட்டும் add பண்ணிக்கணும். Because selling expenses are made for the purpose of sale, not for the stock. Okay. So don't take selling expenses. Closing stock also same method. Closing stock also same method. Okay. We'll do a small question. Take up this. This is the most important one for examination. Take up this. Mr. X consigned 2000 boxes at rupees 300 per box. Please take it up. It's a typical question. It's a typical question which can be tested in the exam. If you understand this question, you can solve any question in consignment. Because it will have all types of losses. During transit, ever lost? 100 were lost. Ever boxes are sold? 1200 boxes are sold. Closing stock பாருங்க எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? only 450 box are. இன்னும் ஷார்ட்டேஜ் இருக்கும். எவ்வளவு அனுப்பிச்சிருக்கோம்? 2000 boxes அனுப்பிச்சிருக்கோம். During transport 100 loss ஆச்சு. போடுங்களா கால்குலேட்டர்ல 2000 minus 100 1900. இந்த 1900 எவ்வளவு சேல் பண்ணிருக்கோம்? மைனஸ் பண்ணுங்க. 1900 minus 1200 700 இருக்கும். க்ளோசிங் ஸ்டாக் எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? 450 தான் இருக்கு. இன்னும் பேலன்ஸ் 250. What is it? One more loss in the godown. One more loss in the godown. Consignee இடத்துல loss ஆயிருக்கு. Okay. Once again I see repeat. What is sent? 2000 boxes. Lost in transit. Listen to it. Don't copy this. I'll give you time to copy this. Loss in transit. Loss in transit எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? 100 box போச்சு. எவ்வளவு பேலன்ஸ் இருக்கும்? 1900. எவ்வளவு sold out? 1200 சேல் பண்ணிருக்கா. அப்போ எவ்வளவு இருக்கணும்? 700 இருக்கணும். பட் க்ளோசிங் ஸ்டாக் எவ்வளவு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? க்ளோசிங் ஸ்டாக் அவைலபிள் இஸ் ஒன்லி 450 னா இன்னும் பேலன்ஸ் எவ்வளவு இருக்கும்? பேலன்ஸ் ஷார்டேஜ் இருக்கும். That is lost in godown. That is lost at consignee's place. எவ்வளவு இருக்கும்? Lost at consignee's place 250 இருக்கும். Do you understand? We sent 2000 boxes. 1100 boxes were lost in transit. எவ்வளவு டெலிவரி ஆயிருக்கும்? Delivered to Y is how much? 1900. அந்த 1900 அவன் எவ்வளவு சேல் பண்ணிட்டான்? 1200 சேல் பண்ணிட்டாங்கன்னா பேலன்ஸ் எவ்வளவு இருக்கணும்? 700 should be there. இந்த 700ல we say there is a closing stock of only 450. Now there is a loss in the consignee's place. There is a loss in which one? Consignee's place. Now how to value them? Please listen. What is the value of these 2000 boxes? 2000 boxes into 300. 2000 into 300 போட்டு என்ன வரும்? 6 lakhs. Add consignee's expenses. Excess expenses. அவன் என்ன பண்ணிருக்கான்? 5000 for freight, 10,000 for insurance. எவ்வளவு ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணிருக்கான்? 15,000. So total in the 2000 boxes எவ்வளவு வேல்யூ? இந்த 2000 boxes எவ்வளவு வேல்யூ? 6 lakhs plus 15,000. எவ்வளவு வேல்யூ இருக்கு? 6 lakhs 15,000. அப்ப loss in transit எவ்வளவு வேல்யூ இருக்கும்? ரொம்ப சிம்பிள். 6 lakhs 15,000. 6 lakhs 15,000. If it is a value for 2000, what is for 100? 6 lakhs 15,000. 2000 boxes oda value na 100 box oda value எவ்வளவு? 30,750. 30,750 இருக்கு. இப்போ பேலன்ஸ் இஸ் டெலிவர்ட். எவ்வளவு பேலன்ஸ் டெலிவரி ஆயிருக்கும்? 2000ல 1000 போக 100 போக பேலன்ஸ் எவ்வளவு டெலிவரி ஆயிருக்கும்? 1900. அதோட வேல்யூ எவ்வளவு? This much. So value of 1900 boxes how much? 5,84,250. 5,84,250. Add non-selling expenses. You should take only non-selling expenses of Y. Non-selling expense of Y. என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கான்? How much he spent? 1,80,000, which includes 45,000 selling expenses. So for non-selling expense எவ்வளவு இருக்கும்? 1,80,000 minus 45,000 will give us 1,35,000. 1,35,000. That panna you will get total cost of 1,900 boxes. 5,84,250 plus this. Do you understand how this 1,35,000? 1,80,000 ல எவ்வளவு selling expenses? 45,000 selling expense na balances which one? Non-selling expenses. So 1,900 box oda value எவ்வளவு? 7,19,250. இப்போ closing stock oda value எவ்வளவு? எப்படி work out பண்ணது closing stock oda value? 7,19,250. If this is for எவ்வளவு boxes? 1,900 boxes. What is for 450 boxes? Here 7,19,250 எவ்வளவு boxes oda value? 1,900 boxes. Now what is for 450? This will give us which value? Closing stock value. Tell me. Now closing stock oda value. Balance எவ்வளவு last at consignee's place? 250 last at consignee's place. அது எப்படி value பண்ணது? Same principle தான். 7,19,250 is for 1,900. Now what is for 250? What is the value? This is the value. Once again, repeat from the beginning. Pay attention, pay attention. What is the value of the goods sent? 2000 into 300. So 6 lakhs. Add consignees expenses. Add which one? Consignees expenses 15,000. So for 1000, for how many boxes? 2000 boxes. The value is how much? The value is how much? 6 lakhs 15,000. So if 100 units are lost in transit, what is the value? Here, how to work out the value? 6 lakhs 15,000 if it is for 2,000, what is for 100? 30,750. Balance is delivered. How delivered panirko? 1,900 boxes delivered to Y. Then non-selling expense of Y only should be included. 1,35,000. So what is the total cost of 1,900 boxes? 7,19,250. ரொம்ப simple. எவ்வளவு closing stock இருக்கு? 450. What is lost in transit at consignee's place? 250. எவ்வளவு value இருக்கும்? அதோட value எவ்வளவு? How to work out the value? Very simple. If 7,19,250 is for 1,900, 7,19,250 is for 1,900. What is for 450? What is for 250? We value it. It's a maximum level problem that can be tested in consignment question. Consignment question. Take up this valuation of goods. Then we will go for consignment accounting. Prepare which account? Taken up this one. Start. Let us do it together. Let us do it together. Consignment account. Consignment account. We are going to prepare this. Actually, the knowledge but okay, suppose they ask profit or loss in consignment, then we should be ready to. If your exam paper is tough, they can ask this question. Okay. To goods sent on consignment. To goods sent on consignment. Debit all expenses and losses. Goods sent on consignment. Eவ்வளவு boxes அனுப்பிச்சிருக்காங்க? 2,000 boxes into 300. Do it along with me. Please do it along with me. 2,000 boxes into 300 எவ்வளவு வரும்? 6 lakhs. Then to cash or bank account. To cash or bank account. This is for who's a consignor name? Whose expenses? What are the expenses spent by X? Freight charges how much? 5,000. Then insurance charges how much he spent? 10,000. So total level spent 15,000. Take it up. Consignment account. To goods sent on consignment 6 lakhs. To cash or bank account for expenses. To Y account. This is for expenses and commission. In an expense பண்ணிருக்கோம் Y. Sundry expenses. What is the total expenses spent by him? 1,80,000. இங்க non-selling எல்லாம் பார்க்க வேண்டாம். All expenses you can charge. Commission is based on sales. Commission is based on sales. By Y account. Y account. What is the sales made by him? What is the sales made by him? 1,200 boxes he sold for how much? 600. 1,200 boxes he sold for 600. 7,20,000. He sold for 7,20,000. Listen. What are the commission he is eligible? 7,20,000 into what will be the commission? Commission எவ்வளவு percentage கொடுத்திருக்கேன் பாருங்க. 5% normal commission. Del credit commission 3%. அப்ப total எவ்வளவு தரும்? 8%. Commission will be 8%. So 7,20,000 ல 8%. 57,600. Wait. Whether bad debts will come? Whether bad debts will come? No. Why no bad debts? This bad debts will be borne by whom? Agent. Consignee will take care of what? Bad debts. So it's not a loss for the consignor. It's an expense for the consignee only. So bad debts will not be recorded. Bad debts will not be recorded. So total 1,80,000 plus 57,600. What is the total? 2,37,600. Then by abnormal loss, in transit எவ்வளவு loss ஆயிருக்கு சொல்லுங்க பார்க்கலாம். How much will have value 30,750. 30,750. Then go down எவ்வளவு destroy ஆயிருக்கு. The go down the 450 boxes destroy, sorry 250 boxes destroy another. Then total loss 30,750 plus this is the total loss. Then by closing stock எவ்வளவு வேல்யூ பண்ணிருக்கோம்? 1,70,349. 1,70,349. The tally பண்ணா to profit. This is a profit in consignment. Once again, for preparing consignment account, we learned, listen, pay attention. To goods sent on consignment, we debit. To cash or bank for which one? Consignor's expenses. To consignee's account for expenses and commission. அதான் இங்க பண்ணிருக்கேன். வேற எதுவுமே டிஃபரெண்டா பண்ணல. To goods sent on consignment, expense of the consignor, then expense of the consignee and which one? Commission. Why bad debt is not recorded? We paid which commission? That extra 3% del credit commission has been paid. Sales is accounted, abnormal loss is accounted, closing stock is also accounted. The tally panna, what do you get? Profit on consignment. Take up this.